Richard Johnson, thanks for joining us. A disappointing night for Middlesex, defeat to Somerset in the Blast.
Yeah, very disappointing night. Obviously, didn't set out for that to happen. Thought it was a interesting start to the game. Obviously, we know that the home ground, average score at home is minimum 170, and average winning score here is nearer 220. So we set about obviously going after that, but very unusual wicket that we've not come across really here before. A bit of extra bounce and a bit of seam movement, and I think even in their reply you could see that they struggled early on with the new ball. It did quite a bit. So to be able to adjust to that is something we didn't do quick enough. Obviously 4 down in the power play for 20 odd showed that it was tough. We just needed someone at that point to realise that and try and get us to 140, which might have been a really competitive score on that wicket.
We got undone early, as you say, losing 4 in the power play. Riley Meredith bowled superbly tonight, and you say pace, bounce, some genuine kind of steep rise there for him. The same from Overton at the other end. Would you have preferred the guys to have perhaps gone to a plan B earlier and looked to target 4s instead of hitting in the air and going for the fence?
Yeah, it's a really difficult one. We're trying to play a really front foot brand of cricket, which we're working really well towards in the last 4 games of last season, 5 games of this, and the first few this season. And we've seen an upward curve on how many times we get to 200. So we feel as a group, and especially coming to a ground that you know so well, that's still an option, and that's what we should be going for. So to actually come against 2 high quality bowlers at the start who are extracting that extra bounce. Yes, ideally you want someone then to realise that maybe 130, 140 is going to win the game. But I think even a couple of our shots weren't meant to be smashed into the air, but because of the extra bounce they were more top edgy. So yeah, look, we're hugely disappointed. We want to put a show on for our fans, especially at home with the TV cameras and everything. The boys were really up for this game, and it's just very disappointing for the lads to lose in that manner.
Does it make it all the more galling that Sunday everything really went right? We've spoken at length about the need for the batting to come together at the same time as the bowling to come together and the fielding display to come together. It looked like plans pretty much fell into place perfectly down in Canterbury on Sunday against Kent when we got our first win of their campaign. Obviously coming into this game confidence must have been high. Disappointing, I guess, to get out there on a deck where we couldn't really exploit our normal batting skills.
Yeah, we gained massive confidence from the last game. Obviously we came here today and Lias fell ill and couldn't play today, so that's one of your best players out straight away. But we still feel as a group we can post 200 every time we bat, and that's a feeling that we've got. And if you look at our record over the last, as I say, 8-10 games, we're doing that regularly. And as I said, I think it's just one of those things. Unfortunately, you come to Lords expecting to still post 200, and you find a slightly different pitch that you're not used to. And we just need to be aware of that and adapt to that next time we do that. And it's one of our bits we've got to learn to do better, without doubt. And a young group need to be able to adapt to the situation better than we did tonight.
We're back here again on Thursday with Essex in opposition. I think I'm right in saying we're playing on the same deck. So I guess that gives us a fair advantage going into Thursday's encounter.
You think so? Yeah. It's I think it's the same wicket. So we've experienced it now. Different bowlers, so different challenges, but yeah, we'll have that experience to take with us.
Last one to finish on a high note. Noah Cornwell earlier today announced in the England under-19 squad. Wonderful news for him. Obviously he took a blow on the hand today, which I'm hoping isn't too serious. Any news on Noah?
Yeah, I don't think it is. First impressions are it's a bit swollen, but hopefully it's just a blow rather than a crack or a break. But he showed again just the one over that he did bowl. He hit the deck hard and made them struggle. So yeah, great news for him being selected, and he'll hopefully be fit for Thursday, and we'll see him on that wicket again.
Fingers crossed. Well, Jono, thanks for joining us. A tough night, but go well on Thursday.
Thank you.